this out. My theory is this is Gabriel Jesus saying, Todd, call me. I forgive you. I want to come to the bridge. Arsenal look good. Really good. Apart from a few scares from the Foxes, Arsenal were in cruise control, playing some really good football. So maybe there is some genius behind these Picasso paintings from Arteta. Would have thought. Speaking of Chelsea's failed escapades, does this kid look familiar? No? How about now? Yes. He joins the likes of him and him, of those who have been at Chelsea, but for some strange reason, the Blues have let them go. Musiala is looking good. That's 3 goals in 2 games and is looking like he's ready to be a force for Germany and might be one of the young starlets at the World Cup. Hey, Bayern, how about a swap with this amazing English gem? Now, for a word from our sponsors. The new quick and fast rocket device. It's swift, it's rapid, and it never grows old. Do we need a 1v1 mist? Or a lack of basic ball control? This exciting new device is your answer. Turbo Timo! Warning, device only works in Germany. Any attempt to use such device in any other country but Germany will result in critical system failure. Timo returned back to the orphanage. And you guessed it, he scored. Now, it did help that Karius 2.0 was in goal. But look, this makes both parties happy. It would be funny if he drops 30 in his first season back at Bundesliga. Speaking of another lost soul, I'd like to do a review of Lukaku's second stint at Chelsea. La caca! We got fleeced. Lukaku and Inter owners pulled over a scheme where they ended up financially better. And that smile on Lukaku's face just seemed a bit too suspicious. And yeah, first game back, he scores for Inter Milan. Hey, I wish him well and hope that he rediscovers himself with the World Cup coming up. And hopefully this is a lesson on knowing your level and not leaving a perfect situation after escaping a horrible one. Defending champions AC Milan. Wow, the last time you could say that was way back in 2011. Fast forward to 2022 and Milan got off to a winning start, scoring 4 goals and they look good. Yes, they played the Italian-based Watford sloppy seconds, but a win is a win. And that kit looks nice. Did you know the last time AC Milan defended their title was way back in 1994? That's crazy. The other defending champions in Spain had a brief scare from newly promoted Almeria, but managed to pull through 2-1. But there was only one man who could come on and change it all for Madrid. The only person who has the ability to change the game by himself. Ladies and gents, I present to you... Not funny. It's a long way from the Zard we know, but perhaps a number 10 role is the answer. And can we give it up to Alaba, left back, centre back, DM, and he can take a mean set piece. His free kick could not have been hit any more sweeter. An amazing protest from Madrid. Oh, and it gets better. He could have played for pain. Shout out to Almeria on their first game back in the big leagues. But I'm curious, is it dud that they won a division with these two teams? Barcelona won the summer transfer window. Barca fans rejoiced as they proclaimed the return back to the big time. Nothing can stop them from their divine rights. Nothing. Well, except this. Okay, look, in fairness, has anyone actually been able to say what's up to a volcano? Heat tax. It's one game, and it will take time for the team to gel and get to know one another. And I'm sure Lewandowski will get his goals because, shh, let's pipe it down. However, there is another theory as to why Barca did not win. Before the game, Xavi forgot to do the lever dance. Once upon a time, there was once a hobbit whose Catalan empire ruled the world. Soon he was joined by the Princess of Rio, and together their dominance over the world continued. Many believed it was time for the princess to take over, but the hobbit refused to give up power. So the princess left for the kingdom of Paris for a better chance to be the one true ruler. In the meanwhile, waves were being made about a young turtle from Monaco. This turtle possessed the most rare of items, the rare golden horseman. Despite all the Hobbit had won and conquered over his years, the search for that golden horseman was what he desired most. The turtle admired and adored the princess and would join her in Paris. But as the years grew, that admiration faded as the people of Paris grew to love the turtle more than the princess. Fearing her power diminishing and interest fading, the princess asked the Hobbit to join her in Paris. With all three together, it was thought it would be unstoppable in their dominance of the world. The princess set up a scheme with the Empire of Madrid to try to lure the turtle away. But Paris, combined with the Qatari kingdom, offered the turtle several planets and solar systems. The turtle accepted, and thus this made the turtle's ego grow larger. And here we are. One of these great figures must go if the kingdom of Paris is to rule. So, who goes? The highly respected Hobbit who has ruled the world for hundreds of years? The princess whose charisma and style has charmed the world? Or the young turtle who many believe is destined to take the place of the Hobbit? Chelsea were all but done. Dominated the game. Reece James looked to have got the winning goal. That was it, done deal. Just need to see it through, and it would have been a beautiful win for Chelsea. This is what we call the jinx, guys, but I can explain. I'm impulsive, I'm excited, and I sometimes do things in the heat of the moment. I was so sure of myself, so I tweeted this before the end of the game. From henceforth, seeing as the football gods do not favor me, I will never ever tweet something like this again before a game has ended. I apologize on behalf of all Chelsea fans around the world. I'm sorry. But that Koulibaly finish though. Salini. A weekly roundup is never complete without Manchester United. Or rather, Boychester divided. It's a shambles. Brentford circumcised them in 35 minutes. And it could have been more. The team looks lost and void of any confidence. And all eyes are on the Glazers, who many blame as being the reason for United's decline. The fans have been loud and clear that they want change. The real question is whether all fans worldwide will protest in unison. It can't just be a few, it has to be an overwhelming number. But what about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Hag? Unless he gets some players this window, it's going to be a very rough few months for him. You'd assume United will win games due to the quality. But with Hag just having Eredivisie experience, this is now a tall order for him to dig deeper into his management's repertoire and get results. And what about Chris? This is why he was so desperate to leave. It's one thing having the embarrassment of being Mr. Champions League and being stuck here, but it's another thing to now be in a relegation battle. Ronaldo has left Manchester United and cannot be found. The word is he has retired from football. With no club coming in for him and not wanting to be part of the horror show that is Boychester divided, he has decided to take up a new vocation. Wait, I think we can go live to where he is right now.